Welcome back. Hello, my friends. Today we're going to be taking a look at the CMMG 22 LR conversion kit slash dedicated build, because I have both a conversion kit and a spare parts dedicated build here. So we're going to be taking a look at the differences between the two as well as the parts that are shared between the two. Let's take a look at these in action. Let me go ahead and grab some Mirror Pro here. This is a regular AR-15, very plain 5.56 AR-15, and so what I can do is basically take out this 5.56 bolt carrier group, take this conversion kit, which they sell them just like this, and just drop it in, drop the whole thing in, drop this thing down, and now we have a 22 that uses the exact same barrel, because 223, 22, it's basically the same diameter, and this works just fine. So it's just really neat, and it's some people use it for training. I think it's just a really cool range toy and just super cool. So with that, if you had this, this is how I originally bought this setup, and it comes with these magazines that utilize your AR-15 mag wells. But with that, this is the way it originally came. And what I did was I had a lot of spare parts laying around, so I got a dedicated 22 barrel. So this is a 4-inch barrel, and it has an extension that sticks into this upper receiver. So this is a spare. This is actually a 9mm / PCC receiver that I had laying around. And I took this bolt carrier group, right? And what you can do is you can retract the back of the bolt, open up the fork arms, and basically drop this chamber adapter out, and then take this, which is basically the same exact thing. It's if you come in here, you can see it's basically the exact same thing. So come in here, so you can see this is very similar basic idea as far as the geometry of it. Now of course the middle isn't right, but that's what the barrel extension is for. But you can take this, hold back the mass of the bolt, and it does take a little bit of working to get this thing in, but it's not exactly a quick change. But it is entirely possible to go back and forth from a dedicated from a conversion to a dedicated. So this now is a dedicated 22 long rifle AR-15 bolt, or AR-22 bolt, and this will drop into this upper receiver, and it will lock onto that barrel extension, and now it acts exactly the same way, but it's got a 4-inch dedicated 22 barrel. Is there really that much of a difference between a dedicated 22 barrel and a 5.56 barrel? It's a little bit more accurate, I guess. I think the twist rate is usually different, and it's dedicated, so it's probably better. Using that exact same like 75% of the exact same bolt with a dedicated barrel on a pistol lower here, I now have a pistol, and it works exactly the same way, and that is just the coolest thing ever. So that is an overview of basically the difference between the dedicated variant and the conversion. They're very similar. Like I said, originally I bought it as a conversion, and then I decided I wanted to build a dedicated pistol, but whichever I'm feeling like running that day, I can convert the same bolt carrier group back and forth, run it in my full-length rifle, or leave it in this dedicated pistol, which, because it only needs this much space in order to operate. I've had this pistol, and I'll show you. Can see here, I've originally built this pistol without a buffer tube at all and without a brace, but it is just really cool and really fun, and they're super neat, and I think they're They're just really neat. They're really cool. That's pretty much it. Thank you for tuning in to the difference between these two. Hopefully you learned something. And a quick shout out to 3D printing and the little 22 speed loader. This thing is awesome. It's like super simple and amazing. And I think this is the kind of stuff 3D printing was designed for. And these are awesome. I'll put the link to those in the description. It's a very simple print. But 22 LR, it's the only thing any of us can afford to shoot anymore. So thanks for joining. See you next time.